I'm playing hooky today. Actually, no, this is May. It's a little slow in my business in May, and it happens every year. So you kind of take it easy and you get the stuff done that you need to get done in May. So when June comes around and July comes around and you're busy again, you can't do anything. So it's Thursday, and May something, I want to say May 19th, it says on my camera, May 19th. Today I get to do the rest of the grinding. Oh joy. I get to get rid of the lip and the front of the sides of the boat where the deck attaches, and any of the carpet glue. So I'm really not looking forward to this. It is probably 78 degrees and 100% humidity. I'm in long pants and a short sleeve shirt, and I'm fixing to put a Tyvek suit on. I'm gonna sweat like crazy. So you'll get to watch the mayhem unleashed today. Let me show you the stuff that I've got to make this happen. If you remember, the lip actually sticks out from the side of the boat about this far. I'm going to use my little cutoff wheel along the side of the hull to get that big part of the lip off. And then we'll use my big flap wheel, which I just got this new one. This is a 40 grit from Norton. I think they sell this at Lowe's. It actually has a chuck on the back of it. You don't clamp it on like the other types. And this one's much beefier. I mean, it has a lot more sandpaper to it than a lot of the other flap wheels. So I'm hoping this will cut much quicker. We'll see when we get in there. I also found in my little tool chest this wire wheel, which it goes on the side here. You talk about dangerous. And I'm going to see if I can possibly get this to remove some of the glue. I tried chemicals, I tried everything, and I also tried this, the Goof Off Professional. It was okay, but I'd have to use like 100 cans of this to make it happen. So I'm going to go back to the grinding off portion. We'll just sit in there and just get it done and get it grounded until it's completely all the stuff is off of there. I also got my full Tyvek suit. This is a full hoodie, the whole 9 yards. This is not Tyvek brand. This is what my Sherwin-Williams people sell. I think these are like $10, and you only get about 1 or 2 uses out of them, especially with my big butt. They tend to tear really easily, and this is even the extra large, which is, the big guys like me. Got me a new set of safety goggles also. These are 3M brand. Yeah, you probably should be using goggles when you're doing this, but the goggles fog up and I can't see. So these wrap around and hug my face pretty good right in here, so I'm not tremendously worried about it. And I've ground half the time without goggles at all. But since I'm going to be using this and a lot of, throwing a lot of wood around, I want to make sure you do that. Plus, I got a friend who got a nail stuck in his eye last week and pretty much lost his eye. They've had to do some surgery, so I'm a little freaked out about it. So I'm going to make sure everything's good. So let me bring you. I got to get my step stool. Now, the weatherman says that it's not supposed to rain today. I don't know about all that mess. Sure looks pretty rainy out there. But tomorrow is supposed to be the really rainy day. So we'll see how much we can get done today. I bet you we can get all the grinding out so that way we can proceed with my next plan. So my next plan is I still have not capped the stringers yet. The reason being is I want to get all the deck ground out, and I want to make the deck. Get it in here, make sure it's nice and level where we want it. So if we have to grind any part of the stringers, like if they're too high, too low, whatever, I want to make sure that we can do that. And I don't want to, without having to, cut through a cap. I want to make sure that when I cap them, it's done and it's going to be over with. I cleaned out the boat this morning, got all the remnants and everything out, so it's nice and clean. Also had a really good idea for cutting this front bow section. I'm going to go get ground wire, which is really thick copper wire, and we're going to bend it in I'm going to get about probably 10 or 15 feet, bend it in the contour up there, and then trace it on the pink stuff, so that way we can get exactly how we want it to lay in there. And then we can trim it as we lay it in. And then we'll just do individual measurements to the center of the boat from the back here, and should go pretty quickly. And then once we figure out where the ski locker is going to be, I'm going to put some braces up across here. And I can't decide if I want to cut notches in the stringer and set them down in there and then glass them in, or PL and screw them in with stainless screws across to keep from cutting that stringer. So I'm going to set up the tripod, and I think we're going to do this side first. And I'll show you how I'm cutting all the way across, and then start grinding. And hopefully this dust doesn't ruin this camera. forgot my hearing protection. I gotta run back up to Sherwin-Williams real fast. This Tyvek suit is way too small. Look at that. See how when I extend my arm out, it pulls the sleeve all the way up? Same thing as whenever I can't wear the hood. It actually pulls my head back whenever you do it. And I just called up there and I need to get the double XL, which is for even bigger guys. So I'm gonna run up and get it real quick and then we'll jump in and start grinding if this rain will hold off.
Flap wheel.
That's it for the grinding part. See what kind of mess it makes. Now what I did is I ground all that up there because we're going to end up putting gel coat over this, and that gray is gel coat from Sea Ray. So all you got to do is rough it up really good up there. Now down below, I actually took it all off, so it's down to the pink. But up here, the hole is pretty thin. I don't want to take a chance of going through. So I just roughed it up really good. We'll sand that down right there, and then we'll acetone it before we put the gel coat down. But the entire lip is gone. Took me about an hour and a half. Makes a mess. This makes a horrible mess, and I can't wash it out now because I don't have a way for the water to drain. So we'll have to vacuum it little by little. So it's on now to the wire brush we're going to try first. I tried using the 36 grit on that glue and it just doesn't work very well. So we're going to try this and see if it works at all. If it does, great, we'll use it, but I don't think it's going to do much at all.